guys, welcome to the Spit Talk podcast. My name is Aaron,
Jan.
And I'm Kyle.
and with this episode, we are actually gonna use Instagram to help us. Tour this episode in a way. So, there's this trend that's been going around of 6 movies that define you, and it actually spread out to like TV shows and video games. So I thought it would be cool if we can actually like talk about it. So it's cool seeing it on Instagram stories. So I thought it'd be nice to just talk about it and see like how we came to be with our choices and see like, whoa, how'd you come up with this? Why did you choose this? All of that. So I thought it was an interesting topic that I brought up to the guys, and we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to dive into all 3: movies, TV, and video games. We'll probably say video games at the last part, just because that's the most interesting that we never dived into in the Spit Talk podcast. But before we dive into this one, how are you guys?
I thought you were going to start off with that first, but
Yeah, damn.
Oh.
I was kidding. Good. I don't know. My forearm's being a bitch right now for some reason. But how's y'all?
you got to switch hands.
I do switch hands. It's even my
Oh, that's
the hand I
crazy.
don't use, man. The annoying part. No, but what's up?
Okay.
No, just work, school, finals
Yeah.
week next couple
do-
weeks. So
we do-
Everyone's in Christmas mode. So
Well, I do want to because a couple movies did come out this weekend that we
And
could talk
trailers.
about a little
trailers
bit.
too.
Could do trailers too. Jesus Christ. We could talk about it a little bit, and then we'll get into the main
Yeah, for sure.
topic. Since I don't know if you guys watched this one, so I'll just go ahead and start with Silent Night. Did you guys check this out? Do you know about it?
I saw it. Like,
Right.
funny thing, yeah. So like, I saw it because the one that we're gonna like briefly talk about after, I have a feeling we are. I saw it and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't know this was like it's like kind of like a action spy movie in a sense, right? Or I was just judging it from the movie poster because I was like, oh, I didn't know this movie came out.
Yeah. It's with Joel Kinnaman. It's a revenge
Yeah.
like flick, directed by John Woo, which is like, I don't know if you guys watch any John Woo stuff, but he did Face Off and a bunch of Face Off. Really, that's all I really liked from him, to be quite honest. Fucking Nicolas Cage, but yeah, he did this one, and it's almost I think it is a silent film. To be honest, there's no dialogue.
Mm.
There's like literally the dialogue you hear is super muffled out, so you barely even hear it.
When was the last
Okay.
time you watched a silent film?
I guess
Ooh.
yesterday
Um,
or Thursday then, if that counts.
wanna s-
Sure.
You
What'd
know,
you
the
want-
Quiet
what'd you want on
Place. The Quiet
Huh?
Place.
Would you? I mean,
I don't know if that
That's
counts, does
technically-
it?
I don't know if that counts. It's like sorta, not really.
I'm just
I
kidding,
don't know about
don't
silent film. I've watched
I'm
black and
just
white.
kidding.
No, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like all the old black and white stuff that are like just pure silent film and just
Like maybe Charlie
Audio.
Chaplin or some shit. Probably.
yeah, like that era.
That's it.
So,
Yeah. But
Yeah,
no, this
It
one
should
it's
be
kind of a
interesting to
silent
watch.
film. And it's pretty action heavy. It's John Woo. It comes with like the usual stuff, like the slow mos and all that. Elaine hated the fuck out of it. She did not like it. I thought it was fine. It could have been way better. There's a training montage, which they never do in movies anymore, which I thought was pretty fucking dope. I was like,
Mm.
all right, Mr. Kettlebell, let's do this shit. But yeah, it was fine. I don't know. You might like it, you might not, because we're 50-50 on this side, to be honest.
So you're telling me you double featured for
No, I
our
watched
other
this-
movie? Okay.
I watched this Thursday and then I forgot Godzilla was even out. Spoiler alert. We're gonna talk about Godzilla. So yeah, there was that one, and then I think there's a couple other ones that came out too, but I don't think anyone of us watched that ones. So
Yeah, I know on our last
Yeah.
episode we said like, oh yeah, watch all these movies during the break. I didn't watch any of those movies during the break.
Right.
So I literally took the time to like, I had time with Godzilla. I had time to like watch it. Since you guys were watching, I was like, oh, I might as well just take the time to try and watch it too, just so we could talk about it. So, any thoughts on Godzilla? I know, Kyle, you were like the first one out of us three to watch it, right? Technically.
Yes, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. How else do? So it's nice that it's technically like a foreign film when you think about it, right?
It is.
So
yes.
it's so the pacing and everything and the overall like theme, and for it to be just like a big monster movie and the focus is the monster is really nice. So I really liked it a lot. Action sequences were great. You were definitely scared of Godzilla. I don't know about you guys, but all the focus shots on him were like pretty fucking cool. And then also with like what's his name?
Shimmy something.
No,
Shimmy
yeah.
Sunu.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot. It's
the
a
main
long
guy.
name.
The main guy and his storyline in connection with Godzilla, I thought was pretty good and delivered very well.
Did you like it, John?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Did you
Godzilla
like
thick as fuck though.
Yeah. Did you
Um,
like the
It's the
main
OG
character? Did you
Godzilla.
like the
Yeah.
main character?
Yeah, and I was gonna. That's kind of my main points. Is the human element of the story and the characters itself are finally interesting in a
It was
Godzilla
so simple
movie
too.
in a long ass
It
time.
was so simple.
Yeah,
too.
it is. It's definitely it's definitely something that I was surprised at because I was used to Godzilla movies just being
About
like
Godzilla.
Interesting.
Godzilla and some fucking like the Godzilla movies that we've had. They had like generic human, like the American ones at least. There's generic human
the
characters
T-Rex?
that we didn't give a shit about.
Even the Godzilla was bad.
yeah, the Godzilla was fine. Like but even in those movies, it's like Godzilla's a good guy for some fucking reason. Like he's teaming up with people to defeat someone else, and that's usually how it ends. And that's probably why I didn't even watch the American ones. But then with this one, it's just Godzilla's just a fucking beast the whole
Mhm.
time, and their struggle towards trying to defeat him and trying to save their country basically was pretty good, and I really liked it. So
So
probably I don't know if it's the
yeah,
best
go
one,
ahead.
but yeah.
I'm glad you like the main character, and I'm glad that you like the story, because that's what anime is. The main character is like that in all anime.
not gonna lie,
so
Aaron,
yeah, when
the
you
whole-
when
the
you
whole
said you
thing-
like that, I'm like, dude, you can watch anime now, because that's basically how anime is format.
Are we
Sad
trying to convert
story,
him?
a sad story. Then he's trying to work his way up. Then he settles it.
Yeah,
Anime.
the Godzilla, the
Anime,
pacing,
bro.
the pacing was
telling you.
definitely
No.
the pacing was definitely anime style.
Exactly,
like you can
yeah.
really see it, and it's
So
like it doesn't skip
so-
a beat. So,
So it's perfect.
it's like a live
So
action anime.
Continue your One Punch journey, my man. Continue
No,
it.
shut the fuck up. No,
You said
It's
you like
totally
the pacing.
different.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not. It's not.
yeah, maybe
The only-
the arcs are the same, but the way they're presented are not. I'm just
no,
saying.
no,
No, no. If
No, no,
anything,
no, no.
if anything, you can have it more in the anime. They
Yeah,
have
it's more in depth.
It's more
Like imagine
it's-
if I'll be honest, I missed the first like 20 minutes. So were they showing
It
Oda
doesn't-
Island
for-
or whatever it was? They showed
Actually,
it.
no, that was
Dude,
yeah,
that
did.
was
Yeah.
the opener.
That was actually the
Yeah.
pinnacle.
That was the
Okay,
opener.
That was
I
the
missed
pinnacle
that.
point of
I
the
missed
story.
that.
What?
No. I picked it up, but I'm glad
where
that I
did you-
didn't watch it.
Okay.
When did you
Bec-
get in?
I-
Like,
Yeah,
what
when did
was
you
happening?
pick it
Like
up?
when I remember seeing
Spoiler.
him at his house, like, and with the girl.
At
and the
what
stuff.
point did he get his?
No, like
job?
they
Get a
were
job
like, it was
yet?
like a montage of him playing on the boat and with the gun and the stuff.
Oh,
like him and his boy.
Okay.
ah.
God.
The
No,
tugboat.
so you kind of missed
Like just the beginning,
a
right?
building. I mean,
Like the source of his
yeah.
PTSD. I mean, he dreams it
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
You know,
Bro,
yeah, he
my
literally
guy-
hinted it the whole way. So I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Like I get the
Yeah, I
concept.
guess.
I thought I was gonna lose a lot,
that
but
guy went through
Oh.
3 lifetimes of sadness. Like it was crazy.
But
Yeah.
overall, like, yeah. So, like, the pacing, again, I only brought that up because it did give a very anime feel, which is very Japanese. And I'm okay with it. Like, I liked it. Like, I'm not saying I didn't like it. The points you did give out, both of you, is true. Like, Godzilla did have, like, a monster mentality. And I liked how it brought it back to the old Godzilla. Like, he's just a hulking giant. And it, like, it brought back when he was in... It was just a guy in a costume, and it's the same walking figure. I was like, oh, I like that. CGI is bad, but still solid.
Oh, you
It
so you
could be
didn't get
better,
to see
but-
you didn't see young Godzilla.
No,
That's
I
the-
wanted to see young Godzilla.
Ah.
So that I think that was the thing he was because I know in the
Yeah.
tugboat he was saying like he was much smaller, but I
yeah,
think
yeah,
he's
yeah.
bigger.
No, like when
Mhm.
the first 20 minutes, like when they first showed him, because it's like, oh, like where are we going with this? And then you see him like as a young little monster.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
I
to
think
see
that's
him,
why until they mentioned he was Godzilla, I didn't pick up. I was like, oh fuck, is there another monster again in this fucking thing?
Oh.
That's because I was like, oh, he's tiny. I was like, okay, cool. And then
yeah,
obviously he becomes what he becomes, like super thick and jacked up legs and stuff. But yeah, he was really scary. I think like that was the first time where you were afraid of every little thing that he would do.
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
don't know what the fuck are you even gonna do against the guy. So
bro, all he was doing was just walking around and shit.
exactly, but especially the
It's
like-
like where he walks to. That's
Oh, yeah.
scary. I'm like, oh man, is he coming this way or the other way? Is he
Yeah.
gonna swing his
Yeah.
tail? Dude, that whole scene in Tokyo was like the crazy one. Like his first attack.
Yeah.
Or not, I guess not the Oda Island, but the one on Tokyo. I was like, yo, this
Mm.
this is pretty like scary. if
Yeah.
I if I was ever put in the situation.
I think
And
yeah,
it's to
I think I liked his beam too. His
his
laser
charge beam? His
Yeah,
hyper
that
beam?
one was pretty sick.
Atomic does
Like
the breath.
how it reacts. Like yeah, how it reacts. I
Dude,
like
the way that
one.
it builds up to that point. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
holy
yeah, it's
shit,
like-
it's so fucking cool, dude.
Dude, you
Yeah.
can get that in anime. I'm telling you, the
Oh,
build up,
shut
that kind of build up. Trust me,
Never
dude.
as good.
side note, Aaron, are you caught up with JJ?
Of
No.
course.
Oh, you
I
are?
think-
Oh, I'm so
unless
mad.
there's one more episode, but
Okay.
But
No,
yeah,
I've
Godzilla.
just I haven't watched and I'm
Oh.
behind and I've been getting spoiled on Twitter, so I'm kind of sad. But
What's
I'll watch it
JJ?
eventually.
it's
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
That one's you if you want to watch an anime that's like
No.
Christmas.
that gives Godzilla -1.
No.
It's that one.
I'm
Give it a shot.
Anyways, oh, by the way, shout out to Akiko.
Is that the kid?
The
Yeah.
kid. Oh, the kid. I was like, every time the kid popped up, I was like, I'm so sad. Like, like anytime she cried, and I was like, oh no. So
Yeah.
she did really good.
You know what my favorite scene was? Is when they're in the water. It gave a very Jaws presence.
Jaws-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
like
just
even the
first one,
soundtrack.
the initial one, like
Oh,
where
really?
it's just a small boat against. Got that one gave me some
Yeah.
major Jaws vibes. It's like,
Dude, that one was sick. The one where they're like, throw the bomb.
yeah, like
Yeah, that one was sick. Like you
That
just
was
hear the
fucking awesome.
doo-doo. Like it's like very Jaws. Like even the sound that they're
Yeah.
playing with it, I was like, yo, this is a vibe. Like if
No,
if
so
we just stay in
the
this
sound
way,
that they had, the
Yeah.
like the menacing, like the
soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack. That's like
It's the
part of
original.
like the original goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his own like little
I
theme.
know, but this sound is so good.
I
loved
forgot.
it.
I forgot that was the original sound. Because every time I hear that stupid song, it reminds me of that scene in Charlie's Angels for some reason. 'Cause it's a fucking rap song.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It samples
Bum,
that
bum, bum,
fucking
bum.
song, and I'm like, I kept laughing every time it would fucking. That's why Elaine was like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "I'll tell you later." Jesus. 'Cause I
It's
forgot
one
Oh,
of
it
the-
and then
sampled that.
also
Yeah.
too, like for like it was a very serious movie, but like there were parts where like they threw like a lot of like funny shit.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
I'd
there
just be
was some
laughing on
levity
the
to
side.
it.
Yeah, like the dialogue,
Yeah.
dialogue in general was just like it was like an anime because like you'll be like so focused and they'll be so serious, and then like someone replies.
It's 'cause
And
it's
then you're like- it
Japanese,
throws-
it's
it
an
throws you
anime.
off.
It's called storytelling, people. I'm just saying.
No, it's
Okay,
how
then why
they
can't
tell
you
it.
watch
The
anime?
pacing.
Okay,
It's
then
'cause
why
it's
can't you watch
different.
anime?
It's different.
It's the
nah,
pacing. It's the
not.
pacing.
It's the vibe,
pacing.
all right? It's the fucking vibe and how it's presented.
You don't
Just
like
saying.
cartoons and pencil drawings.
No, I like
wanna
art.
see
I mean,
human-
Invincible's fucking dope, but it's the way it's presented, yo. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You just
No,
have to find.
I guess
you
our
just have to
our
find your
argument
space.
is that the pacing of Godzilla is very similar to anime. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
That's-
out
that's
a big
it.
sigh.
Sorry.
No, but yeah, Godzilla -1, super dope.
Go watch
I'm more
it. Go watch
excited.
it.
I'm more excited for like whatever.
Part two. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
part two. Like this. Like I
If
don't.
it is
'cause
a part two.
Is this a reboot of the originals or
I
something?
have no
I honestly
idea,
don't have
dude.
any fucking clue.
I don't know
But
where this is in the canon.
the canon of Godzilla's.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm excited for it more so than Godzilla versus Kong, which they released pictures of just recently. I don't give a shit, but this one is pretty dope. So check it out. Our theater was surprisingly empty. I don't know if I like that. What about you guys?
Too. Mine
Mine was
empty.
full. Mine was full.
That's dope. Okay.
Wow, a lot of
So,
Godzilla
yeah.
fans in San Francisco or the Bay Area. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because D-Day after. Oh, are you guys on top
Yeah.
of it with the series too? No.
Monarch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Series is
good?
pretty good too.
Monarch.
It's only
you not
4
watch-
episodes.
It's only
the
4
last one
episodes
was
right now. It's
trash.
pretty good.
Do I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
nice.
watch Godzilla, whatever?
No,
the
it just
other
kind of
one?
connects.
You
like-
watched Godzilla though, right?
The first one.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And then they
you're
killed the
solid
best
after.
character, remember? And then
Yeah.
Walter
whatever.
White.
The first 2 episodes of this series are really good, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it ends. So the
Okay.
first 2 were definitely like, it gave that refreshing, like, oh, we're getting an actual like.
Yeah, there's something
Monster
I
movie
guess to relate
or
it
monster
to
TV.
the whole Godzilla thing. Yeah, I think the first 2, even though it talks like something, it brings upon like Godzilla, like the whole Godzilla attacking and stuff, but it's very Monarch focused. But other than the Monarch focus, it's very family focused, and you'll see what I'm saying when if you watch it.
Mm.
You know, again, and I'm just watching it because I got an Apple TV subscription. So
Yeah,
you
gotta
gotta
watch
watch
something else other
man,
than Ted Lasso,
Ted
baby.
Lasso. Hey man, stop picking on me.
Oh, there was I don't know if it was just. Have you guys seen Apple TV or Apple film trailers
What do you mean?
No.
in your theater?
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
okay.
I know
Napoleon's one, isn't
Napoleon.
No, yeah, so
really
yeah, I
an
heard
Apple.
Napoleon was good. Yeah, I didn't hear. No, but then when I watched Godzilla, there was another. I forgot what the movie was, but it was Apple Focus and it had I forgot who. But I was just surprised. I was like, oh, like a lot of the things after.
Oh, Henry
like-
Cavill on them. Are you talking about that one?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
yeah.
That one's.
So
Yeah,
I think
one's
it's a
Apple.
studio.
I saw
or
that on
whatever.
YouTube.
Yeah, that one looks
Man.
so,
pretty good too. It had a. You talking? What the fuck is it called? Argyle.
I don't know. Yes, Argyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Argyle. That's
That
what
looks
it is.
cool. I mean, wasn't what I was expecting when I heard about a spy movie again from the same
boy's
dude
in
that
it, though.
did Kingsman. I know, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think it's the fact that it's a story or whatever in the. I mean, if you've seen the trailer, it's like an author writing a story for a thing. But I was like, I'm kind of more interested in the story that she's telling than what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But anyways, Godzilla. We already talked about that. What else is next?
All right.
That we're gonna
We
do?
did. We
We're
can
gonna do
talk about the one that we all saw, which Kyle posted, which would be
Oh yeah.
Furiosa.
Yes.
The with the whole I think it counts, right? With the whole strike being over, like
yeah.
would you say this is part of it, or like they just like
No,
put it
I
out
don't-
there? No,
I think they just put it out there.
This
the
came
strike
out
is
of
the
yeah.
strike
This came
was
out
really
of nowhere.
yeah. The strike was
yeah, because
really
it came out of
more-
nowhere when Kyle posted it. I was like, oh, what the heck? Like,
It's more
Yeah,
so
'cause,
that the
like, they
actors couldn't
teased-
promote it.
Yeah.
But like they've been putting out trailers throughout the strike. It's just that the actors couldn't like talk about it in public, go on talk shows and shit. I think.
interesting.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever, it might be.
To me, everything after the strike,
Everything
I
after the
was
strike
like,
was great.
I'm like,
Everything's-
oh shoot,
this
dude,
is
getting
great.
where it's like, yeah, we're getting
the
gifts
floodgates.
everywhere now. Like Furiosa, you talked about like earlier, like I don't know, I
2024
know
is
it's not
gonna be
related to the
stacked.
strike, but like when you said GTA 5 trailers coming out, I'm like, oh dude, trailers coming left
GTA
and right
6,
now,
baby.
or like see,
I'm
like it's
so
just
excited.
so funny. It's just so
Are you-
funny how like everything after, I'm just happy. I'm like, yay, like trailers.
Are you gonna
everywhere.
play Vice City on Netflix?
Vice City on Netflix?
Yeah, they're putting the game.
Oh, the stupid
up on-
games.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking Netflix games. No, I'm good. GTA 6 though. Does anyone else play GTA here? Am I the only one?
I haven't.
So
no.
goddamn,
Wrong crowd.
dude. I know. You know how many times we've been fucking waiting? Every time, every fucking Sony event or whatever, or not Sony, but like every other event where there would be like Rockstar Presents. We're like, oh fuck yeah, already! But it's just another remastered of GTA 5 after like how many fucking years? So the fact that
it's
we're
the fourth, it's the fourth DLC,
dude, I swear to God, that was a PS3 game, wasn't it? PS3,
Yeah,
and then
it
we
was that
remastered for
long.
PS4, then PS5, and then now we're finally getting GTA 6. So I'm pretty fucking happy. So
you're getting
let's
a
hope
proper
it is.
PS5 port.
Yeah, let's hope it is Vice City. You know, I missed Vice City. I think my brother mentioned that too. He was like, let's hope it's Vice City, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, fuck, we've been in Liberty City too goddamn long. So
Oh, I had a question about Furiosa Trail. Thoughts on Chris Hemsworth role? Chris Hemsworth's
I was gonna say that.
role.
I love Chris Hemsworth as a villain.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, because he did that one joint. What's that one when he was like a cultist leader?
ooh,
Remember that
yeah.
one? So I was like, ooh, dude. Yeah, I loved him as a villain. So I was like, dude, I better get like that villain vibe again. So seeing him be that, take on that role, I'm okay with. It didn't show much in the trailer, but I'm happy to see Furiosa's how she came to be. I thought that was interesting. Because it gave a very like Death Race vibe, I guess, in a sense. So.
Death Race, yeah.
The movie was awfully more bright, or the trailer at least, right? It
Awfully
was
more
awful-
bright.
Yeah,
What
more
do you
brighter.
mean? We're just
than-
getting
What do you
old.
mean? No,
It
like
felt
the tone
same orange.
It looked dark as shit
compared
to me,
to
actually.
really.
It
I
looked-
thought it was a little bit. I thought it was brighter than what Mad Max. The world of
No,
Mad
I
Max would
thought
be.
it felt darker to me, actually.
Really?
Maybe you should watch Mad Max again.
Thing, this trailer looks super good, and you know, I really like Hemsworth and stuff, and how he looked in it too. It kind of caught me off guard at first. It took me like a couple seconds to realize that was Hemsworth,
Mhm.
and then obviously
Yeah.
Anya. So
Yeah, I don't know about. We'll see. I'm like 50-50 on Chris Hemsworth, but yeah, I'm just more so. I'm more
really?
excited about Anya playing for your.
Yeah, it was crazy because I remember thinking back now, we talked about it kind of how like, oh yeah, Anya's gonna play a young Furiosa, and I was like in my head I was like, how's that gonna work out? But after seeing it, I was like, yo, this actually does like fit.
Yeah,
You know,
like she like you put her in that role.
like
and
she
it's
fits.
Okay,
She fits the shoe for
Yeah.
Charlize Theron's character. You know, I was like, oh, I didn't think she would fit the shoe. You know,
yeah.
but
Wait.
it actually works.
Is Chris Hemsworth? No, he's not playing Immortan Joe. That's someone else, right?
he's the villain.
No.
Yeah.
He's
not
like
not Immortan Joe.
No, I think he's
Okay.
like, to me, like based off the trailer, you know how like Furiosa in Mad Max was the leader of the the group. I feel like they're trying to find the leader for that group, so that's why they're having like a death race to decide who can be the leader. So that's why I think Chris Hemsworth and Furiosa are gonna be the protagonist and antagonist because they want that role. You know, that's what I'm guessing from what I saw.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I hope we explore the other worlds because there's that one scene where you see like
They went
another
to the
city.
forest.
So
Yeah, they went to the
so
forest, too.
I'll be cool to see that one as well as Bullet Town or something like all the other towns. That'll be cool. I want to see like Bullet Town or the other places they go to. So super excited to watch that.
Yeah, same. The one thing I will say about it is like it kind of just made me miss Charlize and Tom Hardy. I was like, fuck, I want to see a sequel.
Tom Hardy. Ugh.
I know. I want to see a sequel.
Tom
When
Hardy-
it said
Tom Hardy's
when
Mad
it
Max,
said when it said
unbelievable.
saga, it's relating to the other releases, right? Like
I mean, they're all
the
canon.
one prior.
It's
They're
all
all
canon.
canon.
Though. Yeah, it's all canon. It's
So
just
I
like
want-
time.
I want
time and
more.
place.
I
I
know.
want more in that universe, not just the two that I was like the two new ones are like Furiosa and Mad Max. Because I never watched the others, but it'd be cool to start
You should
from.
watch the OG ones.
I will, but it's just
Okay.
like I want to. I want more from like this because for some reason I like the color grading on it.
It's,
Like,
it's,
I-
it's
I-
more
I like
modern.
that
That's
over-
why.
That's
Yeah.
It's definitely
that's Daniel
better.
Weaver for you so
It is
that
definitely
was kind of
better.
the push.
Yeah.
That was definitely the push for the Tom Hardy's Mad Max 2, like the color grading on that and like how they presented that, and then the whole movie as well. Like
It just
It's,
fit. I was like,
yeah,
Wasn't that our top one of that year? That's my top one at least.
yeah,
I
I think
remember.
so, probably.
Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
2024 is gonna be stacked so far. There's
God,
like
so
3
good.
movies already. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know what?
Super excited.
Speaking of trailers, everyone else annoyed that they keep showing the Aquaman trailer. Like, we give a fuck? Or
I haven't seen it.
I'm just kidding. No, but
Oddly enough,
fucking-
I haven't seen it.
every movie I go to though, it's like we
Really?
see this Warner. I'm like, oh god, it's Aquaman again. I don't care. Just get out of here already. God, but whatever. I mean,
You don't like that line where kings build bridges?
it's
That's a good
Whatever.
line.
Oh,
Kings
here's
build
a.
bridges.
I read something on Reddit about, and I guess side note on like just a movie, in general, but like, what's your take on Disney and Marvel transforming like the superhero genre to be just like for
genre?
kids, like kid
The fuck?
focused?
what do you mean?
Like it's not like a no, because
Like
like you know
Power
with like how
Rangers?
they're to a degree, like in a sense, kind of like that. Yeah, where it's not like because you know how like when we first watched it, it was more so like a heroic, but now it's more so like not so much that. So
I mean, it always
I don't know.
catered to kids, I guess. I don't.
no, I know, but like moving
like they're
forward
shit
now,
together,
especially
those.
because they've been getting bad raps and stuff. But oh well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like speak like Marvel, they did announce the writer of fucking Kang.
Yeah.
Avengers. What do you guys think
saw
about that?
one.
I did not see that.
It's about
It's
the
the guy who did what again?
Loki.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, he also did Multiverse of Madness, but that's besides the point. So let's just, Loki. He did Loki.
That
you know?
seems like another topic for another day.
It's like a 50-50.
Another day, another
It's
day.
too heavy.
Exactly. I know.
Let's lighten the mood a little bit.
I know. Well, okay,
let's
yeah, trailer. Okay, so
go.
we'll talk about Furiosa trailer, House of the Dragons. That stuff's coming out soon next week
yeah.
too. Oh my god, there is a lot for next year. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But let's lighten the mood.
Let's
I
lighten
guess.
the mood, man.
Sure.
We'll dive
Sure.
into our past. We'll talk about old movies.
Speaking of
what's
past, no.
instead of what's coming out, we'll talk about what came out. And so, well, I guess we'll go down each of us. Like, we'll just show our 6 or tell our 6. Then,
Okay.
like, I don't know. We'll just see where it goes from there.
You want to do one by one?
You want to start with not one by one because I'm gonna forget
Okay.
whatever your 6
Just
is.
name the 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
We'll do the
I
movies
can go
first.
first. We'll do the
Yeah.
movies. We'll knock out the easy one out of the way. So
Okay.
I'll share my movies,
Okay.
then we'll talk about it. I'll put it on the group so you guys can see it. It's on Discord. So those are the 6 movies I chose.
Oh damn.
And for those that cannot see it, the 6 movies I chose Rush Hour, School of Rock,
Hey,
Snowpiercer, Wolf of Wall Street, Avengers, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So I had to throw in a superhero movie just because. So again, the
two.
whole idea
There's two.
was no. Relax. Relax. One's animated and the other one is
Oh, okay.
Still superhero movie, Aaron.
Yeah. No.
I'm just kidding.
No. But again, the whole idea is 6 movies that define you, right? So Rush Hour. I watched that as like when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure all of us know that Rush Hour was a kid movie. School of Rock.
It was
same,
not a
same
kid
reason.
movie, but
Rush
Oh,
Hour's
no,
a kid
like when
movie.
I meant like when I was a kid. When I was a kid,
kid
sorry.
movie. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I watched it at that time. So like Rush Hour. I did School of Rock. That defines me. Teacher, I guess. I
was
just
the
pulled
shit.
that out. But that was a good movie. Solid. Snowpiercer.
I'm curious about Snowpiercer. So that out of the list that you gave, that's the one that's more like
Damn, I
piqued
know.
my curiosity.
It's hard to choose 6. I think it's hard to choose 6 that we've talked about,
It is hard. It is
because
hard.
I could have said Back to the Future. I could have said How to Train a Dragon.
Fair enough.
I could have said Creed. So
know.
I had to choose another lonely character who's determined.
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
Wait, Snowpiercer.
So I traded Creed for Snowpiercer, and I chose
You traded Back to the
Snowpiercer.
Future for Snowpiercer.
Yeah,
So
because I don't want to talk about it all the time, So like I wanted to change it
True.
up. So I chose Snowpiercer because the director is Joon, right?
Bong
I forgot
Joon-ho.
it.
Jun
Bong
Bong.
Joon. Yeah. So that I would say that was like, I wouldn't say gateway, but that's my way for like foreign films. So again, it's
Mm.
just choosing the six. So like he's like my foreign film director.
It
in
is a pretty
sense.
good and like entry point. Is that the right word? Gateway drug to like the foreign films in a way, because you know they have the
It's like a
American.
slight, yeah, like it's very
Yeah,
slight.
they
So
have like Chris
I liked
Evans.
it for that one. And
Are you
just the
watching the series?
no,
Oh.
I've heard of it, but it's just
Mhm.
nah,
I'm gonna
don't
point
need
you
to.
to, since you love Snowpiercer, I'm gonna point you to a video. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the theory about Snowpiercer?
Which one?
What?
It's about like how it is a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I think I've seen a
Dude,
video of it.
watch the video. It's so fucking dope. We can watch it after this, but it's so dope and it makes you think. I mean, it's probably not. Obviously, it's not, but it makes you. It gives you that
Yeah.
that thing. I'm like, what the fuck? It might be true, but
Um,
I don't know, man.
Mm.
I love that movie too.
and to add on to why I chose Snowpiercer, just to be funny, is I couldn't say Mad Max again, so I went the other way, the other extreme, and went cold
Fucking
instead
cold.
of hot.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
Snowpiercer. Wolf of Wall Street, like I like the idea of like getting money, but not in that way. But like
Right.
I like that. Like I like how
Not that way.
it plays, but how it plays in that way. Then Avengers
Yeah.
and Spider Man, it's just Spider Man was always part of our life, and I thought Into the Spider Verse really like summed up all our Spider Mans in a sense, and Avengers is just classic for us at least. Came out 2012. It was a journey that went on to a big ride, and now we're on the low end of this big ride.
Right.
So yeah, so I would say those are my six that define me.
All right. Who wants to go? Want me to go next?
You can go next because mine's like
Sure.
Okay. Well, some of them are obvious. So I'm gonna go with Social Network was my first one. I mean, obviously my job and whatever. The Karate Kid is my second one. It's another obvious
Figured.
one. This one maybe not so much. Definitely maybe with Ryan Reynolds.
Definitely me.
It is a.
Whoa,
it is
that's
a-
weird. That's something
That
I
is
wouldn't-
super, dude. That was
Knowing
like one of
you,
the-
I was like, well, I've never. Wow.
because that was
Okay,
the
go
one
ahead,
of
go ahead.
it's one of the first rom-coms that I watched that was in the guy's perspective, and I thought that was super
Mm.
dope. And it's almost like a How I Met Your Mother type thing, because he's telling the story of how to his daughter. He's telling the story of how he met her mom, but not saying who her mom is. So it's almost like it goes through who he's loved over like the last decade or so, and he's trying to make his daughter guess who's the mom type thing. It's pretty dope. I don't know if you've seen that. Another classic for me that I super grew up with. I would always rent this thing for some reason every Christmas. It just happened. It's not even a Christmas movie, even though I don't know. Maybe you could. Just Friends, another Ryan Reynolds joint. Just
Wow,
Friends.
You really like Ryan
Have you seen Just
Reynolds? No.
Okay, you should watch Just Friends. It was the first time we've seen I think it was the first time that the term friend zone was a thing for me. So that's another one. I have also Rush Hour 2. You have the first
If
one.
I
have
had
the
to
second
choose
one?
Rush Hour, no, it was weird because I was like, I want all three because all three were
It
like
would
so
be-
good to me.
Yeah, for me, Rush
Like,
Hour 2
if
is
I
the
had a
funniest
bundle-
one,
You can throw in a trilogy
trilogy?
in there because like and you got
But
Okay.
I just had to throw in the first Rush Hour because it set the tone for the other
Right.
two.
I think the second one was just it has so much classic moments for me that it resonates with me every single time, especially that bar scene in the beginning. And obviously I'm a Jamali. But and then the last one's The Batman. Not
Whoa, the Batman out of
The
all
Batman.
the Batmans.
out of all the Batmans, because
it's
is
on Netflix now, by the way.
it on Netflix? Cool.
Yeah,
I think
on
it's
Netflix now.
it's because like that's the first one that kind of encapsulates a lot of the genres that I'm fond of, like noir stuff.
Yeah.
It's sort of a mystery, I love the vibe that it's going for. It's the first detective story of the Batman, so I'm going with the Batman as opposed to a better movie, obviously, in The Dark Knight. So
Yeah,
I'll do
and
that.
like that's the same argument as my Spider-Man. Like it just they're both movies are good summaries of what we previously got. Like
Mhm.
if you want a kid friendly animated film, then Spider-Man. If you want it to be like
Yeah.
a serious like heart story, then that's my Spider-Man. And the same reasons go for your Batman of like the noir and all that other stuff. So like
Yeah.
that's where I was going with of choosing, you know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Damn.
okay.
Anything
Damn,
curious
okay,
about my list?
The Ryan Reynolds
Uh,
were like the
There's a few,
like that
like,
one threw me off.
yeah.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
told you.
I'm like, really?
Those
I
two,
was like,
Yeah,
for
what
so
some
like,
reason, I think that's why I was a big fan of Ryan Reynolds even from the beginning before he even blew up. It's because of Just Friends and definitely maybe it was kind of
Mm,
around this because Just Friends, like I said, the whole friend zone thing, that one made me laugh so hard, dude. And then like just that whole movie is so stupid in a good way.
yeah,
You've never watched those ones?
no,
You should. I think you should.
I haven't either.
I'll take time now that you like really talked about it. So like,
Yeah.
yeah,
During
no,
that
it's
era, there
the
was a lot
only
of sprinkled of like these
yeah,
small, like when these actors growing up or like making their cut into the business.
Yeah.
A lot of small gems. So
yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's funny because it's like you choosing those two again, being like you choosing those two made me think. I'm like, damn. Every time we talk about podcasts, it's like kind of like serious movies. Like we talk about fun ones, but like that one is like very like wow, like out of the
Mi-
park in a sense for you.
mine's always serious.
Out of left field. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because we always rented those. Like even School of Rock was one of the ones that you mentioned, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like these ones I kind of resonate with a little more. So yeah, I just went
But
with
again,
it.
it's hard to choose a six movie.
It is
It's
hard too. It's six, and then I think my mindset
six
too. 'Cause
movies
you
that
said,
define you.
yeah, because
It's hard to-
you also said
so-
not the obvious ones. So I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to put here? But
Uh,
you know,
I
Yeah.
bypassed the obvious ones because
Yeah.
mine are
But-
pretty obvious.
Kyle, you could go then, and we'll see.
You guys want to do my list? I feel like you guys can spot on my list.
Let's
It's,
see.
Eternal
Wait.
Sunshine,
I can guess one.
500 Days of Summer.
No,
Eternal Sunshine, The Spotless Mind.
that's one. That's one.
Of course,
Definitely.
that's one. Old Boys one.
That's definitely one.
Three. I don't know. Yeah,
All right. So here's my six. As
Ooh.
mentioned, Eternal. Actually, I kind of took the question as like, because you said like what defined you, and I was like, okay, I can't
Yeah.
really pick a movie that defines me. It's more so like what movies had impacted me growing
Oh,
up.
that's how you took it. Got it.
Yeah. So, for me, my first one was Toy Story.
Mm.
So that one played a
Not
big
Legos,
role when I was
damn.
growing up. It's on there. No, it was on there. That was the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the next one's the Lego Movie. Yeah, just pure fandom at that point, and it's a great movie. Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim's always been like one of my go-tos. Like one of the everyone has their own movies of like, oh, like I'll continually just rewatch this over and over and again. So there's that. And now and then as mentioned, you guys said Eternal Sunshine, Spotless Mind. That one's one. Old Boy. Really fell in love with Old Boy, regardless of how fucked up it is as a movie. And then I was trying to debate on the other one. I was either thinking Django or Marriage Story. So I don't know if those would feel, if you guys feel like those would be kind of left pick for me, but
Wait, those are your last two?
well, technically I gave like 7. It was between Django or Marriage Story.
I don't know how it's
I just
between
couldn't really-
two
What's
totally
Marriage
different
Story?
movies.
The
Yeah, I
one
was
with-
like, they're so
Oh.
different.
Well,
Can
no,
you just
yeah,
choose Marriage Story?
Yeah,
Like,
I
why
thought-
Marriage
I was-
Story? Why
I was
Marriage
Adam
leaning-
Story?
Driver and ScarJo.
I don't know. One, it was just like
Adam Driver.
yeah, one is Adam Driver, but then 2 was like I guess it was just the movie itself kind of, it's a really sad movie. But it was just very deep for me, and when I watched it, I just kind of like really like fell into it. So
Yeah.
and then that's kind of like where my whole Adam Driver spiel kind of eventually wrapped up to. So
Interesting. What's
yeah,
your we'll make Django your what's that honorable
honorable.
mention?
Yeah.
Like why Django?
Why Django? So why Django? I I wouldn't say Django is like defining me, I guess. Which is why. No, yeah, because now that I think of it, I was like, how can I make?
No,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah,
I just
so
really
that-
enjoyed
see,
Django.
That's why I was like,
no.
oh, I'm
Now
gonna
that I
take out.
think of it, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
take
don't
out
know
a
what to pick.
Tarantino movie. Like Tarantino, like of course I could have put fucking that too, but I was
All
like,
the
nah, there's no
blockbusters.
way I can relate to like I can. There's no way this defines me. In
If
a
I had to
sense.
well,
pick,
honestly,
if
whatever that
the rom
wording-
coms you guys picked, or I guess no, Aaron didn't really have one. Because like
I was
you kind
thinking
of
of
want to
one.
hit like
I had
you kind of
one.
want to hit all the important genres, right?
I had
Of
one.
like, hey,
I
I had
kids,
one in mind.
comedy. What was yours?
My rom com that I guess
Or
rom com
romance,
to decide. Yeah,
rom-com,
it
and
was
yeah.
She's Out of My League.
Ooh, that's a
okay.
cool one.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
pretty good.
She's Out of My League.
An early
I'm
TJ
never
Miller.
a 10.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
That was a funny little
I
movie.
like that line. It's like you don't
Yeah.
have to be a 10. I was like, damn. That was my favorite. That's why again I could have put that, but I was trying to I guess how I saw my 6, it was just more like again rewatchability is always a thing for me.
Yeah.
And for some reason like with Wolf of Wall Street, dude, that's the only movie I can sit down for 3 hours and watch it and have a good time for some reason. So like rewatchability did play a factor in all of that. Or if it's playing on this show or like on cable, whoever still uses cable, like for sure I'll sit down and watch, you know.
Dang.
So, but these are all defining movies, which I respect, and damn, crazy. So we caught a couple turns here and there. Interesting.
Couple
Do
obvious
you got
ones? A lot of
any
obvious ones?
highly recommended? I had a couple other highly recommend or honorable mentions too. Did you have one like you want to like showcase, Jan?
That I can think of?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of one on the top of my head.
If it wasn't Snowpiercer as a gateway drug for me, I would have put Kung Fu Hustle.
Ooh, that's a cool one. If I had to
Yeah.
go replace another Jackie Chan movie with another one, I'd put Rumble in the Bronx over Rush Hour 2. That was a classic.
Yeah.
Dude.
See.
Yeah. I don't maybe
See
What
that's
about,
where because like that was my like again like Kung Fu Hustle, Rumble in the Bronx. I didn't want to put Drunken Master because I know we talked about that too. So
yeah.
I could have talked about that where how that opened the realm of like oh there's other places that make foreign films or that make other films other than the States. So that was my way.
Yeah.
Oh,
hard,
so
dude.
interesting.
hard.
Yeah, it was hard doing that one. Of course, the movie guys, us trying to talk about movies and picking the 6 that define us. So let's try doing the TV series.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do
this
that.
one should be kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Kind of-
I'm interested on this because we watch different things.
Yep.
So we'll see. Let me go ahead and
Can we?
send
Is
mine.
is it safe to say that everyone has Breaking Bad on it or no?
No.
Well, I have Breaking Bad.
Breaking
on it.
Bad's not on mine.
Well, fuck you.
Huh?
That's
No,
why.
no.
No, I was kidding.
Breaking Bad's not on mine.
Breaking Bad's on
He didn't
mine.
grow. Yeah, Breaking Bad's
dude,
on mine.
you didn't
it's-
watch it in
because
that
it was so
time,
yeah
though.
yeah it was.
Oh my
you
God.
had to
I
watch
know.
it during
That's
the time.
why.
It's kind of like It's kind of like watching Game of Thrones after the hype. It's like it's hard to
Exactly.
It's not
yeah.
the same. It's never not the same. So
I mean, it's still
Yeah.
awesome and
Yeah,
fantastic,
so-
but yeah,
Which
that-
I
that's
give,
definitely
which
on
I
mine.
give.
go ahead.
Which I give. So I'll start off my 6. I'll send it in the group again. And don't
Yeah,
worry,
sorry,
you guys
man.
will
I'm
see our
just-
6 on
you
our
blurted
social
You could have added
medias.
the note. You could have
You
added
could-
the note. We would have made our graphics.
No, it's okay. You can add it. It'll be on our social medias if you guys are following along. You'll see it.
Okay.
So I chose Teen Titans.
Just say
Avatar:
Ted
The
Lasso
Last
first.
Em-
You already said Ted Lasso.
No, it's there. It's put in that particular order. So Teen Titans, Avatar is my
It's coming-
childhood.
It is coming
Then-
of age.
Yeah, then Drake and Josh and Modern Family is like the teenage college days, whatever. Then Big Bang and Ted Lasso. Those are all of that. Big Bang.
Same.
is always played in my house for some reason. My dad really liked the show, so I just got into it because of that. Drake and Josh, I just love their dynamic, and like again, it just played in the house. Most of these played in the house, except for Modern Family. That one I took upon myself, and I know it follows what's that format again? It's called where they talk into the camera. What's that format called?
Fourth
Breaking the fourth
mockumentary-ish.
wall, or-
They're mockumentary. So I guess that's like
Yeah.
my favorite mockumentary in a sense, Modern Family, like how it takes upon that the families,
was-
and I don't know, they do have a lot of
That was always on mine.
good liners in there.
It was
like,
almost
for
on
some
mine.
reason.
That one.
Yeah, like the scenes in there are crazy. Funny.
Oh, dude,
And
the
if-
funniest scene. Sorry to cut you off, but the funniest scene, like in Modern Family, is when they were in the
This one?
Vietnamese restaurant. No, when they're in
Oh,
the
yeah, like-
restaurant,
yeah, I was like, you're not
Dude.
Vietnamese.
when
Like,
everyone just needs to go back where they came from. Like super out of context stuff that people are
Yeah.
hearing. Oh my, it's the funniest thing ever, dude. Yeah, that one.
yeah,
I like that one. Too.
that scene is up there. There's some good ones up there. Like, and you know, I like when you watch it. They always play on Halloween, which is funny because like
Yeah.
they do Christmas, but for some reason they do Halloween really good. Like their Halloween episodes.
Mm.
So, and you know, every character brings an interesting dynamic, and there's always a specific family we like. So I like the gay couple. Those are my favorite. That's my favorite family to look at.
Mitch and Cam.
So that one, yeah. Then Phil Dunphy's just funny.
Phil
in
Dunphy's
general, you know,
yeah.
right? Then but yeah, that I guess that's all I can say about my six. You know, Ted Lasso's king, dude. Ted Lasso's king, dude.
Of course he is.
That's the person. That's the person you want to be when you grow
He's
up.
so
man.
glad he watched it when the hype was like around. Like he just came in when the hype was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks to you.
Yeah,
You should take props on that, man.
I do.
Good on you.
Yeah. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for Aaron, like if Aaron finds like something he really likes, he fucking loves it. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
I'm on my third
So-
watch.
oh no,
I just finished the Christmas episode,
Jesus.
so I'm good. Those are my six.
I guess I can go next.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yeah, so I can go next. So TV shows, and then I asked Aaron. I was like, "Hey, does like oh speak of, oh side note, did you hear about the Kathy
The
Neal
breakup.
stuff? Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was
Seriously,
all-
like,
it
can we
was-
not
it
bring
was
that
all-
up right now?
Side
It was
note.
all
Side note.
over the
Okay.
feed.
Okay. Side note ended. Anyways, yeah, but
Did you
yeah,
did
so-
you relate or something?
No, not really. Yeah, no.
That
Dana was
I feel
telling
like
me about
that-
it, and I
that's
was
what
like,
everyone was saying on like all
the
over
entire
everyone's
country
fucking
was in
feed.
shambles.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
the entire country was in shambles.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I asked Aaron. I was like, "Oh, does like anime count and all that?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay, so fair enough." So a big part was for me. One's like Naruto. Like I grew up on Naruto, so that had to be
everyone,
like, yeah, a lot of people grew up
Everyone.
on Naruto. So
Okay. I was
so,
kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
except for
Mostly
one dude.
everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Mostly
so
everyone.
you got Naruto, and then I have How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother's just a
Dude.
classic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Surprising.
Yeah, so like, yeah,
I'm
it's a
sorry.
great movie.
I
a great
thought
show,
you
it's a
would
great
have
show.
that on yours. Jan.
It is in mine, actually.
Oh yeah, see,
Okay, see.
okay, so
I knew it.
I feel like me and Jan have like 3 out of
Definitely.
3 out of 6.
Definitely, maybe is How I Met Your Mother in a sense. If you,
Yeah, that's
definitely wanna
why
check
I was
that
like,
out.
it's
Yeah.
probably in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
then
cool.
of course Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
And another show, and I feel like this is kind of like off of like what you guys would think, but House of Cards,
Damn.
Damn. Cards.
the American one, I guess,
Kevin's-
the one with
there's
with
an-
Kevin
there's a-
Spacey.
Different other one.
No,
is
because originally the original one was like a British adaptation.
Oh, was it? I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, and then they adapted it to American politics. So
Oh, sweet.
that one's kind of like a off, like a side one. Yeah. What else? How many did I say already?
You
1,
said
2,
4.
3, 4.
House-
Yeah, 2 more.
Chernobyl for me.
Jesus,
I really love Chernobyl.
that's dope.
Yeah, Chernobyl, and then where's my Peaky Blinders.
I
as of
still need.
recently.
As of recently, yeah.
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 We need to
Peaky
get on
Blinders, I
that,
was like,
Aaron. I think
No,
we
it's
need to get
okay.
off Ted Lasso and then
Nah, bruh.
try out some
No, it's-
PTs.
Get off. No.
So out of
Yeah.
your list,
Peaky's a nice
Get off
pace,
my
though.
back, man.
Peaky's.
out of your list, the
You guys
only
are
one
horrible.
that the only sitcom
Stuck
is
out.
How I Met Your Mother, right? I think.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
All
I
the
didn't
rest of
expect
it
How'd
that
is
one.
you
serious and,
how'd you get House of Cards? How'd you get into that?
I don't know. I just really got into it when it first came out, and
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, and then like the politics behind it, and just kind of like all the mind games and stuff. Like I was like, oh, like this is so fun to watch.
Did you like?
And then I
how
got
it
so sad
ended?
when they. No, I did not.
Is it
I was kind of
the
mad.
character that you missed? You think? Because I know
It was definitely the
it
character.
was definitely
yeah,
him. Right?
It was
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
sad part about it.
because he brought it sucks because he carried that show
Yeah.
so hard, and for it to like kind of end that way because of like all the allegations or
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
are
mean,
they still
obviously,
allegations?
it might be
Whatever.
real. I don't know.
Whatever drama,
Yeah.
can't say. But as far as like a show in general, it was one of the shows I really like kept up with. Like just it sparked my interest and kind of,
Nice.
So.
All right.
That's crazy.
Wait, you said
Cards,
House of
interesting.
Cards. Did you have Game of Thrones in that one?
That's
No.
cool. I'm surprised we didn't say
No,
that.
I didn't put Game of Thrones.
Good
Not
job.
Game of Thrones. Yeah. I almost put Game of Thrones, and then I always remember the last season, so I'm like, nah, I'm good. Surprisingly, okay, I can go now if you.
Yeah, Jan is Arrow.
Oh,
There's that
shit.
one time in
Arrow.
college, you guys kept talking about Arrow. I was like,
Yeah,
hey, you guys
that
watching
was- that
Arrow?
was the
I was
hype.
like, what the fuck?
Season-
The first 3 seasons.
Season
were just-
1 and 2 is the best, man. All right, it is so good, dude.
there
So
was
he has
definitely a
Arrow.
period of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
It's like, my first one's Arrow.
the Flash, fucking Flash.
Nah, I'm
mine
kidding. Go
is-
It was
ahead.
pretty good.
Mine
Pretty
is,
good too, though.
I'll start with my other Nickelodeon since you have a Nickelodeon one. I'll go Ned's Declassified.
I was gonna put that. I was thinking of
That
putting
was
that.
so dope.
It was hard. It was hard to choose between that or
Between the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just picked a lot of growing, like coming of age TV shows.
Yeah,
It defines
Yeah.
us, man. That's
kind of.
like
I mean, it's weird. Breaking Bad, I kind of mentioned already. How I Met Your Mother, I mentioned already. The last three are like, they had the same writer for all of it. The Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Recreation.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, you do Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Really?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's dope, dude.
Mm.
I'm rewatching.
No,
that right now,
I've seen
too.
like a few episodes. I
the
haven't, like,
fucking
gotten into, like-
Backstreet Boys scene. Fucking classic.
Mm.
The one where he's
and
like,
they're all on Peacock, right?
they are all NBC. They're all
They're
NBC.
all on
He's like, I
Peacock.
have to
Yeah.
maximize the subscription, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah, it's the best.
So
Parks and
hey,
Rec,
Peacock,
too.
if
Yeah.
you wanna, let us
And this
advertise
'cause-
for you.
Like I feel like Aaron, honestly, even you, since you like Ted Lasso so much, like in terms of ensembles, those three weirdly got it right. Like it's such a good ensemble together. And I just like the dynamic of everything about like all the shows. So I don't know. Like most of my
Yeah.
shows are sitcoms too. It's weird. The only one
I'm
that's not is
surprised.
Breaking Bad. So
Mm.
yeah. So yeah,
Breaking
those are my
Bad's
6.
goated. It's goaded.
Breaking
It's
Bad had
goated.
funny
What?
scenes.
Huh?
So the nut scene that I that was funny.
What nut scene for?
Remember when he was like getting a call from his wife, and then he says like, "Suck on these or grab on
Oh.
these nuts." That one or whatever. I love that scene. That scene
I got
is
your
so
restraining
funny.
order right here. Restrain us.
Oh,
That was like
sorry.
see another like an honorable mention. Speaking of, because obviously him and his
Okay.
underwear. Malcolm in the
A
Middle.
lot about.
Malcolm in the Middle, really.
Yeah, that was a dope
that makes
show.
sense.
It's a dope little show.
Yeah.
trying to think
So,
what
so
I grew
my
up
my
watching.
recommended or honorable mention, I mean, it was either Ned's or Jackie Chan Adventures.
Jackie Chan Adventures. That was pretty cool too.
That's
See,
why
I
was
like cartoons, motherfuckers.
but
Just
you don't
depends
like
on the
anime.
cartoon. Yeah.
You guys picked
But
a lot
Jackie
of
Chan
like,
Adventures was really good.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
that's when you come home on like a Saturday and you would just throw it on.
I was more so a
Ned's-
shout. I was
Oh,
more so a
Shaolin,
Showdown.
dude,
yeah.
Shaolin Showdown
Shaolin
was,
Showdown was like
was pretty solid
Oh,
too.
were you? Dang.
Holy shit. Those are good
and
shows.
Jake the Dragon out of
Oh, Jake the American
American
Dragon.
Dragon.
The American Dragon.
I was a Danny Phantom guy. I don't know if y'all like that.
Ooh.
yeah, Danny Phantom.
See, it's
Danny
so
Phantom,
hard to
see?
choose. I
It's
didn't
like
want to
you have
choose
to think,
6
yeah.
cartoons. I didn't
Yeah.
want to choose 6 cartoons.
Look at all cartoons. Yeah, and see, I didn't want to go with Batman the
There
animated
was so
series too
many
because it's too obvious.
Oh.
cartoons.
Yeah.
That one's
Oh,
one
but
obvious.
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a-
See, so
I feel like
out
you
of-
just put the cartoons in a separate category. You know, It's
Would
like-
you?
No, it was
There's
it
a-
was funny. It was funny because like the 6 TV shows, I of course I had to throw in some cartoon, and the reason why I chose Teen Titan out of all the super, I think my thing was like I have to throw in one superhero movie in one of in all these categories. So Teen Titans was like the better pick for me compared to like Justice League, like the Spider-Man and all of those, because like for some reason it came out at a time where like of course I was like understanding like a little bit more like 4th 5th grade like deeper content and stuff, and it in the later seasons that's when it got a little bit darker, so I couldn't really relate to it as much like Justice League versus Teen Titans. So I think Teen Titans would be like the dumbed down version of Justice League in my opinion. So that's why I preferred it.
I have an honorable mention that might throw you guys off.
What?
Grey's Anatomy.
What the fuck? Isn't that still ongoing?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like on its 16th season or something.
Jesus Christ. It's like the new. It's always
But,
I
like,
feel like
no,
that's
but
I feel like that's
but like
everyone's favorite for
but
some
like
reason.
everything after like
Somehow.
season 11 or something, like it was trash.
McDreamy in it still. I don't think he's it.
Not anymore, no. But
It's a
yeah,
good
Grey's
looking
Anatomy
dude.
is like a staple. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people.
It's a staple.
It's a staple, yeah.
So yeah, I think my
Grey's
staple,
Anatomy.
of course, was Big Bang. That was a staple.
Mine's The
in
Office.
mine.
So
Yeah, see, so of course
go with that.
we all chose like a staple on ours.
yeah.
But Ned's was really close to being up there. I like the
I-
idea of like
Yeah.
telling me rules on how to be
yeah,
be better.
that's what
I'm like,
resonated
oh,
with
yeah.
me. And I think the fact that it's not a Dan Schneider joint, that was like, okay,
Mm.
I'll go with this guy. Do this one.
But
Even though I
Drake
like
and
some of
Josh
the-
is a classic though.
Yeah,
Drake
I
and
know.
Josh is pretty.
It is.
That one's
It's so
yeah.
stupid, but it is.
What other things came out?
But How I Met Your Mother though? Did you like that ending, Kyle? Do you like how
I
it
was
ended?
I was okay with the ending.
You were okay with it. I would love.
Yeah, I was okay with it.
relationship with that ending.
No, you see, that's why it's like, do I want to hate it? I was like, no, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I
No,
like, I just settled on it.
Every time I rewatch it, I'm like, okay, I understand why. I understand where it's going. But then I rewatch it again. I'm like, oh yeah, no, fuck this ending. Then I come back. I'm like, okay, I understand. Yeah.
You just go through waves. It depends on like what mood you're in when you like reach that point of time. And you're
Yeah.
like,
I mean, Aaron though, I think Aaron's more of a Friends guy than How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, I didn't want to put Friends because again I didn't want 2 staples. So I decided for one.
Damn.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, Friends is really good, but for some reason, I think growing up, you guys know me. Like I was a kid that wore like fucking comic book T-shirts all the time. So like,
Hell
it
yeah.
made sense. It made sense to choose Big Bang over Friends. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Cool.
So
Are you saying we grew up with the Friends shirt on? Like,
I mean, I didn't even.
no, I've never
Yeah, I
said
know,
that.
yeah.
I'm just
I
saying.
know. I know.
I don't
So
watch
the
it.
last one, which I'm pretty
interesting
interested to
one.
see, yeah, like dang, we blew by that pretty fast. But I guess because we've been talking to each other for like so long, we kind of get a gist of like what we like. The video games is the most interesting one, just because we don't talk about it. So these 6 might be very interesting. So I'll start off. I'll send in the group.
I know you're the only one with the graphic, man.
Dang, because it's good to see, right? Isn't it helpful?
Yeah,
It
because I
adds
forgot.
It adds to the, you should have told us. We were like, hey, we should make infographics.
I don't know.
I
So
would-
I didn't want to
to.
put more homework on you guys, you know. So,
Yeah,
so
well.
you guys can do it if you want. So those are my 6. So I chose Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
I chose NFL Street
Tekken
2.
Tag
Tekken
Tekken Tag.
has to be tag, not
It has
not
to
3.
be Tag.
What?
It has to be Tag.
Wow.
Mario
Not
Party
3.
4, Crash
Oh.
Bandicoot Warped, and Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance is
So
pretty good.
I'll go through all 6 just to explain myself. So Kingdom
Okay.
Hearts, of course, it's like that's the only
one,
time
though?
I'll go
Which one?
That's the only time I'll go Final Fantasy ish.
Which
in
one
a way.
though? Which one?
Just the
though?
first one. The first one.
Oh, just the first. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because
One
I
and
guess
two.
story
One and two are
goes like
usually-
I've never like my PS2 broke midway, so I never got to finish Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh.
Hmm.
And of course, like we didn't have the money, so Kingdom Hearts was always up there. I made it to the final boss, but never finished it.
Mhm.
NFL Street, just because I like the concept of it. It's not like Madden or anything else. It's very different. So
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
that whole idea, and I'm into sports kinda. So like that's my sports game. Tekken Tag, out of Tekken Tag is my gateway.
Damn, man.
I don't know
Those were
how
my
it's over
gateways.
3.
Tekken 3, I did have I played Tekken 3, but it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
I want to say
Ah,
Tekken
okay.
Tag was my first
Okay,
one
that
that
makes
was
No
more
mine.
sense.
Def Jam,
Yeah,
bro.
I see.
No. So no. Here's the thing. Def Jam was up there.
Yeah.
It was either Def Jam versus Street 2.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't want two fighting
Right.
games. I
Yeah.
wanted a sports game in there.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
all these 6 were like my gateways in a sense. So Tekken Tag was my first one. Then I got Tekken 4. If it wasn't Tekken Tag, it would have been Tekken 4.
Tekken 4 is cool too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mario Party 4 was
That was obvious.
my way to get
You
into
have to
board
have a Mario.
games.
You have to
Yeah.
have a Mario
Well,
game in there.
Yeah, but Mario Party was the classic.
Crash Bandicoot.
4. It has to be.
I think
4 for some- Crash
I know you're a
Bandicoot.
big Crash guy. I remember you wanting the. Wasn't there like a remaster
He gives off
recently?
Crash Bandicoot vibes.
Yeah, I got I'm a Crash Bandicoot over Spyro kind of guy. So
yeah.
like I'll
Man.
take that one.
Sweet.
Then Ultimate
Spyro
Alliance
would
is
wreck
something
it.
is something me and my brothers played a lot. And again,
Mhm.
that's me tossing in my superhero,
yeah.
my superhero in that category. So those are my.
I feel like this is a category where everything could just be an honorable mention because there's so much fucking games we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
But I can go next.
it was
Yeah.
hard to choose.
It is hard to choose.
I'm curious
choose.
about Jan's because like I think I generally know what Jan plays
Yeah.
because like we all play different like genres.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I kind of
yeah,
I showed
so-
y'all the first one. I can go SmackDown versus Raw 2006. That was the one that
next one's 2007.
no, just I only picked one. So 2006 is because
Yeah.
on the cover is like the one that the cover is John Cena and Batista, which is like the era of when
That was golden.
that was a
era,
golden
bro.
era. That's when I started watching. They were the top 2
Mhm.
dudes. And obviously that game just had a super dope season mode. So SmackDown vs. Raw. And surprisingly enough, it's what fueled my love for wrestling more so than actually watching wrestling. It's like the games themselves. So that's one of them.
Did you collect the action figures as a kid?
Some of them, not really. I mean, like, I have like the flexible
I thought
ones.
you would have.
the flexible.
No,
Yeah, I
yeah,
have those.
No, yeah. So you had like 10 of those, and then you'd like play them.
Play them in the ring.
bro. Like me and my cousin. No, yeah, because my cousin, like when I used to like watch, right, I was watching with my cousin. We were both young, but we would always fucking just buy the toys,
Yeah.
like the action figures, and then we'd have the fucking ring set up and stuff,
would
and
be
we'd
sick.
just like pretend.
Yeah.
So
I did have a few. I had a few.
Hmm.
I don't remember who I had, but yeah, no, that game. The second one is I'll go with my obvious ones first. Red Dead Redemption 2 is my next one, just
Yep.
because
Okay.
it is like it's the first game where anything I could think of it could be done. I was like, holy fuck, you could actually do this in this game. You know, as you're playing it, obviously, like not everything you think of in the context of the game, you're like, oh fuck, you could do it here. Okay, so that one was really good. The Last of Us, the first one, because it's one of the 1st
Mhm.
games where like, holy fuck, you could tell a story like this in a video game. I thought that was really dope. Tekken 3 is my next one, because I mean it's Tekken 3.
it's Tekken
Yeah.
3.
No, it's so funny because our gateway, it's not even Tekken 1 or 2.
It's
It's,
just-
like 3
It
and
has to be
after.
Tekken
Jin,
3.
baby.
It's
Yeah,
3 and
It's 3
after
and
for
after.
some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tekken 3 is when they introduced
It's
Jin.
Tekken 3 and then like Time
Tekken
Crisis.
3 is when they
like,
introduced.
2.
Tekken 3. My next one is kind of a weird one. I don't know if y'all played it, but it's Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue.
Oh, bro.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
That game is so,
It's so
fun.
fun, dude.
So fun. It's
running
so
around as
fun.
Buzz.
Yeah, I remember playing that as a kid.
Yeah, so good.
Nope.
Do you remember the Zerg, the elevator?
Yes,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
good. Even just going around.
I got stuck on that so long.
No, I got stuck. I don't
Yeah.
remember what I got stuck at, but I remember it's such a stupid part. But I just like running around as Buzz in anywhere.
Yeah.
And that one was a really
No, and that game was so good because when the movie came out, like it was a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Like like it was so real. Like for us, like because we're
I mean,
kids, right? Like,
yeah.
it just you were so in, like you just felt so like a part of it while
Yeah.
playing and watching it
Yeah.
too. So like,
I would still. I think I might have downloaded that once. I don't remember, but I remember playing that again a couple years ago. I was like, oh fuck, I'm feeling nostalgic.
Mhm.
And my last one is Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. I don't know if y'all played that. It's
What?
such a fucking good game, though.
Whoa, what the heck?
You never Jackie Chan
Don't get it.
Stuntmaster.
No.
It's a super arcade game that I used to play in the PS1. You play as Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan voices the guy.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It.
It's a fun little
It's
game.
like it's like left to right, right? Like you're
Yeah,
going left
yeah.
to right a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've heard people talk about
Yeah, that
it.
one's a dope game.
Interesting.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's everything. Yeah, should be.
Wow. So you literally took out a Batman for that list.
Yeah, I had to. It was weird.
Whoa.
It was weird because like when you say,
I feel like
what would you
could-
switch
still
out
could've-
though? What would you
still
switch
could've.
Oh,
out?
would I
I
switch
know
out?
you could.
but
Yeah, what would? That's the question.
probably the. I don't know. Last of Us. I'd switch out the Last of Us out of the
Okay,
ones
I had a feeling.
because gameplay wise, because that one's more for the story for me. But yeah, those are my 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My 6. I feel like we all played different genres.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, baby.
It's a Pong.
Solitaire.
Yeah.
Solitaire. Oh no. So I guess I'll start with like the biggest impact I've had. The biggest impact in my life, or the biggest game that have an impact in my life was
Star
Dota
Wars
2.
Lego.
Surprisingly, I think I've only
Hey, that's a
played
good game
one-
though. I played Star
No,
Wars.
yeah,
Lego.
I think I've only played one Lego Lego
Yeah.
game. But I just
Dang.
didn't get into it. But
But this
yeah,
one was
no,
Star Wars and Lego.
a good chunk of my life was Dota 2. You guys know. And
Yeah.
just growing up. It's hard. It's yeah.
Still
I
play that thing,
I don't play it
don't you?
anymore. Yeah, I still do. I haven't in a while, but definitely just kind of grew up on that. The next one that also kind of was a turning point for me was Pokemon Crystal. That was kind of my introduction to Pokemon. And Crystal, aside from like Gold and Silver, Crystal was really fun for me. And then my next one, I have Mario Odyssey. So yeah, so I really when I
Dang, not a Mario
as of-
Sunshine.
I didn't know. I just didn't really get into it when it came out, kind of thing. And I tried
Interesting.
playing it again, but because I have the multi pack where they have like all the 3 classics, like 64,
yeah.
Sunshine. Yeah, I tried Sunshine, but I just didn't get far. And then also another one. This might sound boring, but like chess. It's not a. I know, yeah. So I because I still play it.
So not
but-
Minesweeper. He had to
Fucking
take out Minesweeper
chess.
for chess.
Yeah,
They're
And then,
interchangeable.
the other one, I think Jan knows this. Gauntlet.
I don't know
I don't know
this.
if you.
Maybe
you
the
don't?
other Jan knows
so
it.
Gauntlet's like a no, because so like back when we were in high school, and I think even
No
middle school
Han,
too,
bro?
because I had Huh?
No Han.
no, that's under the Dota category. No, but Gauntlet was kind of like a 2D, no, not 2D, like a 3D side scroller dungeon game.
Yeah.
And then back in middle school, high school, like we just used to play it a lot because we'd connect like all the controllers, and it was like one screen, but all four people were playing, and it was like a lot of levels. So it was so fun. A lot of memories behind it.
Interesting.
But yeah, was that 5? Was that 6?
I think that's 5. What'd you say
What'd you
again?
name?
Can you say
You
all
said
5 again?
Mario-
Dota, Pokemon, Odyssey, Chess, Gauntlet. Oh, and then my 6th one, I couldn't think of like a 6th one, but I had like either Tetris or Bubble Bubble. Do you know Bubble Bubble? The little what's it called? I'm pretty sure it's called Bubble Bubble. It's like the little dinosaur thing, and they shoot a bubble, and then it captures the enemy.
No.
It's like an old. Hold on. Let me.
Wow.
God.
Interesting. No, speaking of Pokemon, I'm surprised. Like, I know Jan, we never got into it, right? Like, I don't like that. Never like swayed your way. Handheld games.
Sonic was dope in the Game Boy
Oh.
once.
You weren't a Nintendo fan, or is that fair to say, or no?
I had
Because I've noticed you never got You,
I had
you
a
guys?
Game Boy,
I sent it
yeah.
on Discord. Do you know that
Oh.
game? Bubble, that
No, I don't
dinosaur.
remember this.
no.
Oh, never mind.
Bubble
Okay.
Bobble. I played Mario 2 before, but it was never my. I don't know. It never resonated with me.
Wait,
the
so
way
what
that
was your
It
first
wasn't
like?
your
What,
niche,
what's
yeah.
your guys' like first consoles, or like what
PS1,
game
bro.
like system you guys started?
My
Okay.
my uncle had a PS1.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into Tekken.
Yeah, same.
That was like
Mm.
the
Tekken.
Tekken and Crash Bandicoot.
I'm surprised no one said. Or Jan, I'm surprised you didn't put Tony Hawk.
I know that one was
right?
was almost.
I thought
there.
about it and I was like, yeah, that was
Tony
yeah.
Hawk Underground.
Hawk's pretty
There's
good.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't talk about GTA.
Yeah,
Like-
even no,
Oh,
even,
yeah.
even those.
You're on.
But like because
Yeah.
I thought about stuff that I grew up with, like the last like Red Dead and Last of Us. That one was kind of stuff that I just threw in, but most of it I
For
thought
sure.
of stuff I grew up with, and I didn't grow up with a GTA because it's a mature
of
game.
games.
You know,
Interesting.
couldn't buy mature
No, it's
games.
funny.
Uh,
It was crazy because I wanted to put Halo,
Yeah,
but I'm not good at FPS.
I suck at FPS, bro.
I suck at it.
Fuck.
I suck at
I was
FPS.
the only one, dude.
So that's why I didn't want to put it. I didn't want to put it. So I picked
Mm.
games where I was pretty solid in.
Only FPS I got kind of good at was MW2. But then
Mm.
I start playing with
golden age
friends, and I'm like, okay, I'm not that good.
But yeah, not to trash Pokemon, but it's just like I never got into it because of how much work you put in.
Mm.
You know, there's like so many Pokemons you want to capture and you got to level
Yeah.
up. So I'm like,
I think that was just
I couldn't
kind
put
of-
in the time. So that's why
As a
I never
kid?
got. No, yeah. For me, I was like, I'm impatient. That's why like I always swayed towards like fighting games or like games that had like a set
Instant
time.
action.
I'm surprised none of us
Yeah.
put any Star Wars games.
You know, Star
Mhm.
Wars,
Knights of the Old Republic.
Legos was up there.
Oh, Lego Star Wars.
Uh,
No, Force Unleashed.
Star Wars
I'm a
is
fan
pretty
of Force Unleashed.
You ever had no
Final
there's
Fantasy
this
7
one
should
there's
be up
this
there
one
too.
what's that one game that's with the evil clown and you just destroy the cars.
Oh,
Twisted Metal.
Twisted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Twisted Metal. They had one for Star Wars. It's called Star Wars Demolition. I really like that game.
Oh.
What?
That was in the PS2,
You like
I think.
Carnage?
Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
I could have
So-
there's a
Really?
bunch of newer games obviously that are
Or
good.
Battlefront. Battlefront 2 was solid.
Yeah.
I loved Battlefront 2.
I'm trying to think of all the old games that like I used to
Yeah.
play.
There was a Batman Begins
There's a lot-
game.
there's a
You know what
lot.
I do miss? Fucking movie tie-in games. There were some movie tie-in games that were pretty dope. Like X-Men Origins Wolverine. Better than the movie.
Mm.
Super way better than the movie. It was even rated R.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked the Incredibles.
The Incredibles
That was
video
the
game?
best.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, the
when I
video
played
game? That
Dash,
was
when I played Dash trying to race the bus.
Dude. I remember a Batman
Mm.
Begins video game. Dude, that was pretty cool too. Where are the rabbits?
Yeah. Played a lot of like there's like a lot of games that we played. It's just whichever ones you played the most.
Yeah. I think these are the ones I thought of that I played the most of growing up.
Mm.
So probably why.
No, that was fun.
Ultimate
No,
Alliance.
it's just
though,
I just
I-
yeah. I just
Ultimate
thought it
Alliance was.
interesting.
I'm surprised you didn't put Injustice.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you ever played? No,
But I put
that-
Ultimate Alliance over Injustice.
The thing is, Tekken Tag was my like OG
Your
fighting
OG
game.
fighting game. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to choose
Ah.
between that or Injustice.
Mm.
Okay.
Then Ultimate Alliance I had to throw in because I think that's where I
That's-
did it. I want to say I got into Marvel because of Ultimate Alliance. I know most of
Oh.
all these characters, Moon Knight and that and stuff, because they were all on the roster on Ultimate Alliance.
Damn.
I think that's where like when I played that, I think that's where I fell in love with Spider-Man because he was like kind of OP.
Yeah,
Oh, Marvel versus.
It's like
because you were just all swinging around, like you're just webbing everywhere and just
You didn't-
hitting.
Did you
yeah.
like-
The move sets were.
Did you like
pretty good.
Marvel versus Capcom
Yeah.
back then?
No,
What?
any Capcom.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't a Capcom guy.
Aw.
I hated Street Fighter.
Street Fighter and
Mm,
shit.
Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, I like the Marvel aspect of Marvel vs. Capcom. I think that was why. I
No,
played
you
it.
ever play Marvel Nemesis?
Isn't that a little
Yes,
newer?
I've played Marvel
Dude,
Nemesis.
Little.
A little bit,
Yeah.
like past it. But Marvel Nemesis was like a pretty interesting game.
Isn't that the one after Alliance? Yeah, right.
I think so. It was like a
Yeah.
fighting game, like very dark and stuff. So
Yeah.
like that, I was into that one. So, but I didn't want my whole list to be all fighting games.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. Like I could have chose Def Jam. I love Def Jam.
Mhm.
Fight for New York. You know.
Did you say video games or just games
Yeah,
in
video
general? Because like I
games.
threw in like a traditional like.
I think he said video games.
Because then there's like the
Oh, like
traditional
chess?
like board games and like chess and stuff. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, for me, yeah, Tekken 3, because that's the one that we grew up with. I think it's because that's the one that's in the next gen, like in PS1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the reason why
Most
we
likely,
played
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and
yeah, everyone kind of played Tekken 3 at some
yeah,
point.
because dude, even my parents played Tekken 3 with us. That's how fucking deep we got.
No, we'd go to the
Yeah,
mall and go to the...
literally my uncle was the one who played it, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Can I play?"
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Those were the times where you have to ask your parents, like, "Can I play?" Because it's theirs. It's not yours. Like, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
That was
Toy Story 2 though, Buzz
Yeah,
Lightyear.
yeah.
You gotta play that one.
Yeah,
There.
I
Or
miss
you gotta
playing it,
just
yeah.
look at
well,
footage of
if
it.
if there's a remastered version,
No, there's no
then
remastered
I'll
version.
play it.
But yeah, that one was so cool.
No, you gotta play it in the chunky version as it was.
Honestly, yeah.
So-
He-
And it was honestly, I think it was ahead of the time.
A
when
little
it came
bit.
out, like
That was one of the first.
because it was kind of open world. It was
It
like
is
kinda
a little bit
but
open
then
world
it was
because
just-
you could
yeah,
go
yeah,
wherever.
exactly.
I mean, you had a goal, but like you could. You're
Bro,
not.
you can go to
confined.
the toy store.
Yeah, you're not confined.
Remember going to the toy store?
Yeah,
And then you get stuck there. Yeah, so
that was a cool
fun.
one.
Actually.
Um,
Well, that's
Yeah.
about it.
I know.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know,
I
we
thought
talked
this was
about
pretty cool, just
games.
talking about like stuff. We will post this on our social medias just to be part of the trend, just to like have our interesting picks, and you guys can let us know what you guys
Oh, I
think
forgot,
of our stuff.
you
What's
you
up?
don't want to toss in the Spotify Wrapped into.
Oh no! I told Jan, I'm like, that's not fair. I wanted to toss in the Spotify
Drake.
rap, or no, I wanted to toss it in, but like I said in the group chat, it's too filled with my gym playlist, so that's not fair. My gym playlist is
just
taking over my Spotify
How
playlist.
accurate is that?
Or wrap
Is
up.
that though? Do you know? Because there was a Chris Brown song that was my fourth play. I was like, what the fuck? I barely played this song.
Damn.
I was like, I barely played this song.
I kind of want to say it's pretty. Yeah, because I think it's just on play. Count.
You know what
Like, it
I
just-
did? So my fourth one, I'll just put it out there, was Paint the Town Red. I really
Doja.
like the beat of Paint the. My goal was to have it on my top.
You
So
wanted
I-
it
You
on
just
top.
kept playing.
So there's that one time I just looped it for like a good day, just to like.
I used to do
Because
do
I
that
want
like
Paint the
back
Town
in
Red.
like
It was such a good song.
2018 when like Spotify Wrapped
Love
first
that
came out,
song.
and they're like, okay, like I want to know, like I want this on my top song on my list when it comes out. So you just like play it overnight.
Jeez.
It was a good song. I really love Paint the Town Red. But what am I sad that Drake is on my top? I just don't like it how it got there.
Why? Aren't you a huge
because
fan?
it's because
the
of
gym?
No, because it's the gym. It's like a gym playlist, and I'm like, it's not my fault.
That means you
everyone
just, no,
everyone
so-
puts Drake as a gym playlist, like
Not mine.
Yeah.
artists.
that just means you need to listen to music more outside of the gym.
It's hard when you need something, to get the pump. Welcome to Flex Talk while we talk about gym playlists.
No, I'm asking like if you don't want Drake on your top, like
No,
you can still play it
literally
during the gym.
I choose like set playlist. That's why, like whatever was like made.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
obviously Drake is not gonna be on the first one. Whatever like I see, I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Wait, do you not like explore like the discovery? Like, do you not try to look for like new
No.
music or just kind of explore
I-
other albums, songs, artists?
I try to, but
Mhm.
like I guess it's just like it doesn't. I think it's
Doesn't
that
hit the
like
same?
what we said, like the immediate thing, like I'm not vibing already with like the first
yeah.
song, so it kind of sets the tone for the most part. So I'm like, I can't. So I try to
Mhm.
like that. That's my thing with like Spotify. It's like fuck, I suck at finding new music
It's like
now.
a
Like
game
I'm
now.
so used to getting like I'm so used to hearing the things I like to hear. So discovering new people is hard for me,
Mm,
at
I see.
least. So
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I'm
I
on the same
should
boat,
probably
love
hit
it.
more of the discovery. It's hard. It's I probably have to hit the discovery more or something. But like again, when I do hit it, it's like not my interest. Like it
Oh.
feels off.
Yeah.
But
For me, like the recent new artists that I have listened to are either openers for people that I've watched concerts of, or like
Yep.
just
That's how you discover
just
music.
like randomly stumbling upon some. But like I don't go out of my way to search for any, to be honest. I don't know.
yeah.
I do. I do a lot of. Feel like Spotify. I feel like Spotify could be. There's a lot of stuff on Spotify that's like super fun.
Well, I resort
to
to the
explore.
radio. I was like, okay, radio, what do you got for me today? What new song is out that I can listen to?
Have
the
you tried
most
the
part.
DJ thing?
I've tried the DJ thing.
No.
But it's
No,
just
DJ
it's
thing's
just shit
pretty-
that you've
the DJ
listened
one's-
to though, for the most
Yeah,
part. Well,
yeah.
it's the same.
This refreshes like things you've listened back in 2000. And
Yeah,
stuff,
here's a
so-
song that you were listening to last summer. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I don't know.
Like that was a different sadness.
With that said, thank
So-
you for listening to the Spit Talk podcast. I don't know how you do it.
Go.
Yeah. You
got it.
You
I
committed.
watched
You
the
committed.
intro.
You
I
had
watched
to.
us on our
intro.
You had to
Follow
do
us
it.
on our
So-
socials at the Spit Talk podcast on both Instagram and Spotify, TikTok. I don't know. We are Aaron, Jen, and Kyle. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Good job.